Today we're visiting Siemens Mechanical Drives to find out more information about the apprenticeships that they have available here. Hi Richard, you're the Production and Quality Manager here at Siemens Engineering. Can you tell us a bit more about Siemens Mechanical Drives and the customers that you have?
Yeah, here at Siemens Mechanical Drives in Leeds, we supply and manufacture drive solutions, or industrial drive solutions rather, for our customers. These customers are in all types of industries, from cement to cement and aggregates, wind turbine gear units, rail gearboxes, anything really down from sort of an industrial stair lift in an old people's home. They've got our drives on, right through to a ball mill drive, which I don't expect you to know what one is, but basically it's the size of a sort of modern 3-bedroom detached house. That's the sort of size we do.
Would you be able to tell me what made your division move from Bradford last year over to Leeds?
Basically it was down to the fact that we'd outgrown the old facility, with 32,000 square feet at the old facility, and it was like literally an old sort of warehouse with a lot of steel work supporting the roof, and that gave quite large limitations for expansion. So we moved to the new facility, which is 49,000 square feet, giving us an increase of 30%.
Could you tell me a bit more about the apprenticeship schemes that you have here at Siemens?
The apprenticeship scheme involves 36 weeks off-the-job training, where the apprentices, we basically see them at the interview stage and at any sort of half-term holidays from college. Apart from that, they're put out to college, if you like, and then we make visits there just to make sure that they're not feeling that they're not part of Siemens. Once they've done the 36 weeks off-the-job training, they then come back into the workplace and just do college on a day release basis then for a further 3 years. So it's a 4-year apprenticeship in total.
Do you find that you have a lot of girls that are applying for the apprenticeships that you do have available here?
We do, yeah. It's certainly over the last few years we've seen a big increase in applicants from girls. This year alone, when we selected Matthew, who's just joined us, as part of the apprenticeship selection day, we did have a couple of girls down that had made it through, if you like, to that selection day, but unfortunately they'd found business elsewhere and didn't attend the selection day.
Would you be able to tell us some good things that you've seen on an application form and some of the things that weren't that good as well?
Yeah. Some of the good things I've seen. A lot of the people now seem to come across that they're very entrepreneurial, very, they use their initiatives. A lot of the guys who've come for the last interviews that we had back in August, September, they've all done some fantastic projects, some of which have been off their own back, which to me shows, that get up and go. It's not just a day job type of feeling. Some of the bad things, I would say, are probably not checking the CVs or any forms that they've filled in before they submit them. Bad spelling, bad grammar, all the little things that should be right and are like the first impression.
Thank you very much for your time, Richard. That's all the questions that we've got for you today, but thank you again.
Okay, no problem.
Hi Richard, how are you?
I'm okay, thanks. How are you?
I'm brilliant, thanks for asking. Am I right in saying you're an apprentice fitter here at Siemens Engineering?
Yeah, I'm in my 4th year now.
You're in your 4th year, so that's your final year before you qualify?
It is, yeah.
So could you tell us what your job involves?
I can, yeah. It varies from different areas from day to day. When I first started, I started on building up new products and assembling, which we call standard products over here. And it's basically just units that are going to go to a manufacturing plant, such as car production, food industries, and just small units.
How did you actually get your job here?
I applied to an apprentice training company, and I went through various tests with them to establish what kind of area. Well, I knew I wanted to work engineering, but what kind of jobs I'd be able to go into. They contacted me then saying that Siemens were recruiting an apprentice, and then they put me forward and sent them my CV. and then I was then shortlisted from Siemens to go for an interview.
Could you just sort of explain a little bit more about what happened during the interview process?
Yeah, when I first got to the interview, we started off by doing various team tasks and activities with the other applicants, and these were varied from, we had to build the highest tower out of paper and sellotape, which had to hold a can of beans, and the highest one obviously won. And we also did one where we had like an imaginary swamp and planks of wood, and we had to get to the other side without touching it. And then after we'd done them, we went into interviews individually. I had an interview with the management side of the business and HR side as well.
What qualifications and what skills did you need to come work here?
Apart from the usual GCSEs from school, which are your maths, your science and English, I went and did A-levels at college, which even though you don't need A-levels, I think it does help when you get in the jobs. It gives you a bit more, it stands out from other people a bit more. And I think you need to be well enough in maths, sort of a C grade, because it is quite challenging when you go to college. And I think you have to be quite a hands-on person and practical, and don't mind getting stuck in as well. So.
What are the good things about your job?
I mean, the job satisfaction. So when you've completed a job and it's finished, you could be working on it from a day to a whole week. And when it's finished and it works and it goes out the door, you feel proud because you've finished that job and completed it yourself.
What about the not so good things?
Not really that many, but apart from sometimes it's going to be a bit messy and oily. But apart from that, there's not really any negatives to it.
And what are your future ambitions?
I would like to work towards being a field service engineer, which involves working out on site, working on wind turbines. To work towards that, it takes quite a while because you've got to have a really good product knowledge. Start off by working out with a service engineer at the moment, getting a bit of experience, and then in the future then I would like to be able to go out by myself and work as a field service engineer.
Thank you very much for your time. We really do appreciate it, and good luck with everything that you do in the future.
Thank you.